Ship requests without shipping your data. This is API Studio, a portable, local HTTP API tester with a full web UI. No account, no cloud lock-in. Your workspace stays on your machine. Modern API clients are powerful. They help teams move fast. But too often they push your collections, tokens, and traffic into someone else's cloud. That means accounts, sync policies, and data you never intended to leave your laptop. Credentials in a remote vault you don't control. Collections mirrored to a vendor region. For many developers and many companies, that trade-off is no longer acceptable. If you care about privacy, if you work air-gapped, or you simply want a tool that stays fast and local, you need a client that runs where you do. API Studio is a Postman-class HTTP client that runs entirely on your machine. One binary, an embedded web UI. Requests leave through your own network, not a SaaS proxy. Open it, create a project, and send. That's the whole onboarding story. No sign-up form, no trial timer, just HTTP on your terms. Let's walk through the features that make that possible. First, a full HTTP toolkit. Send anything an API expects. All methods, get, post, put, patch, delete, and more, with full header control. Raw JSON bodies. Form Erlang-coded. Multipart uploads, including files up to 25 megabytes. When a call hangs, cancel it instead of waiting forever. Switch between light and dark themes. Keep multiple request tabs open while you debug. This is a UI built for daily work, not a demo screen. Second, a local workspace that feels like a real project. Create projects with multiple base URLs for local, staging, and production. Define environments with curly brace variables and reuse them across every saved request. Save requests into folders. Drag to reorder as your API surface grows. Keep short descriptions so teammates, or future you, know why a call exists. Everything lives in SQLite next to the binary, portable, backupable, and entirely yours. Third, import and export that respect your existing tools. Bring Postman collection version 2.1 and Postman environments without rewriting them by hand. Import OpenAPI 3 as JSON or YAML and start sending against the documented surface. Capture real browser traffic as HAR from Chrome DevTools and pull the API calls in, while filtering out the static noise you don't need. When you need to share, export back to Postman or OpenAPI on your terms, not a vendor's sync schedule. Fourth, cookie jar and history for session-aware testing. API Studio can store set cookie responses per host and automatically attach cookies on the next request, unless you override the cookie header yourself. That means login flows, CSRF cookies, and sticky sessions behave the way browsers do. History keeps your last 250 sends ready to reload into the editor. Filter to the current project. Reload a payload. Iterate. Yesterday's failing call is one click away. No hunting through terminal scrollback. Fifth, code examples, the moment a request works. Generate curl. Generate fetch. Generate more. Copy and paste into your stack, scripts, services, or docs. Go from exploration to implementation without rewriting the call by hand. The request you just proved in the UI becomes the snippet you ship. Sixth, portable builds for every desk you use. Linux x86_64. Windows x86_64. macOS Apple Silicon. macOS Intel. Download the archive for your platform, extract, and run. The UI opens in your browser or from the system tray menu. Your data folder is created next to the executable, so the whole workspace travels with the binary. Prefer containers? Pull the Docker image from GitHub Container Registry. Publish a port and bind a volume. Same product, same local first model. And underneath every feature, privacy by design. Loopback binding by default on 127.0.0.1. So the proxy stays on your machine unless you choose otherwise. No login wall on the free local tier. MIT licensed. Inspect the code, build from source, and trust what you run. Your requests stay where you run them. API Studio. Local. Portable. Yours. Download free on GitHub releases and start shipping requests without shipping your data.